Kubhala kuyangijabulisa ngoba kungenta ngicabange imicabango lehlukahlukene. Angicabangi ngesimo sasekhaya, ngicabanga tintfo letihle.
When I'm writing, I forget about all the problems that I have. I would just write, exit the world, enter my imaginary universe.
Lapha ekhaya ngihlala namake naseswami. Siphila impilo lesimple, asinako lokutheni kodwa siphila ngekuthula futhi siyajabula ukuphila ndawonye. Akekho baba ngoba mama uyi-single parent nguye kuphela lesikole sakho. Mara yena usaphila net kuthi bahlukana namake. After 2 years after 2 years sohlelele umuntu sojwayela and yena umshado akamadinele. Uma kuqala i-lockdown saba nenkinga yokuthola imali yokuthenga kudla ngoba make bengayimsebentini. Mama usebenza esitolo lesithengisa kudla lokuphekiwile. Sethi yena bekazama ukuthengisa imashibusi lapha ekhaya kude kube khona nemali lengenako. Uma ngiya esikoleni ngiyazama ukuthi ngingacabangi kakhulu ngetinkinga talapha ekhaya ngoba kutangiphatamisa emfundweni tami. Lo mnyaka ngiselibangeni lesikhombisa. Tintfo setihlukile kakhulu esikolweni ngenxa yaleli gciwane le-corona. Bantwana esikoleni nyalo kumele bageze tandla kanyenti. Babuye futhi abakhoni ukudlela esitsheni lesisodwa uma siphuma likhefu. Ngiyasithanda isikolo kakhulu ngoba singifundisa lokunyenti. Ngithanda kakhulu isingisi, itibalo kanye ne-EMS. Mangisesikoleni ngiyake ngicabanga ukuthi njengoba nami la ekhaya simo sinzima, nami ake ngizame ngayo yonke indlela ukuthi nami ngifunze ngibe ngisomeone mase ngimdala ngone ukuthi ngitshintshe nami isimo sala ekhaya. Eminyaka 2018 ngangenela imicuthelwano ye-spelling bee seSiswati. Ngaphumelela kunabo bonke laba bengicutelana nabo. Ngade ngatfola indzebe. Kona lowo mnyaka ngabuye ngaphumelela esikolweni, ngatfola lenye indzebe. Kodwa akuphelelanga lapho. Ngachubeka ngaphumelela emabangeni lamanye lalandzelako, ngatfola tindzebe. Miphumelo yami lemihle yasesikolweni yangivulela iminyango leminyenti. Ngilapho ngabona khona lithalente lami.
Okay, you
My name is Rikantse Manaka. I am living in Bloem in a family of 4. It is my father, my mother, my little sister, and I. The great things in my life are that I am a bubbly person. I get along with people quite easily. And then at the same time, I have an open family, so whenever I have something I want to discuss, we would sit together, we talk about it.
Your time is up. Sorry.
The lockdown is quite something that's different in an everyday life. It's changed our daily routines, if I should put it that way. But then at the same time, it's brought my family and I quite close. We've done a lot of activities, we've tried new things. The things that are bad in my life, I am lactose intolerant, so I don't get to eat chocolate anymore. It started at the beginning of this year when my doctor told me that I am lactose intolerant because I was going to the doctor several times. They didn't know what's going on. And then they said I'm lactose intolerant, so I can't have chocolate, I can't have cake, I can't have cheese, I can't any dairy product. So I had to adjust to a lot of things. My diet changed completely, my cereals, my appetite, and it was kind of stressful, but I got to adapt to it and I'm used to it now.
By the late summer, the news of what had happened on Animal Farm had spread across half the country.
I enjoyed stories from a young age because I still remember my mother would read short fables for me and my little sister. We would read books together. Since my father was a teacher, education is quite a huge thing in the house. So we started reading stories from a young age. We learned to read from a young age. And I think that's part of who I am.
Bulls, which had always been tractable, suddenly turned savage.
I think the part that made me enjoy stories more were when, after reading the book, we would discuss it as a family. We read books and they didn't show us the pictures inside. So we would have to imagine the pictures, create our own. And I think that's one of the things that made me want to write as well.
Flights of pigeons whose instructions were to mingle with the animals on neighboring farms, tell them the story of the rebellion, and teach them the tune of Beasts of England.
Ngomnyaka u-2018 isikole sami sangikhetha ngaba ngilomunye abantwana labaniketwe lithuba lokubhala tincwadzi tabo. Saqhuqhudela ukuthi site netindzaba letihlukahlukene. Ngacabanga indzatshana ngentombazanyana lenguJoy waya endzaweni lebathi iFruitland. Lapho wathi uma afika khona wabona indlu ivutha ngemalangabi emlilo. Kunentombazanyana ngaphakathi. Ngesibindi lesibheka naso Joy wakhona kungena wasinzisa lo mfana. Ngaleyo ndlela Joy waba liqhawe. Ngagqugqudela ukuthi ngibhale ngalendzaba ngoba nami nginesifiso sekuba liqhawe, nesifiso futhi sokuphakamisa umndeni wami kanye nendzawo lengihlala kuyo uma ngiphethula timfuthu tami. Kungako ngibhale ngentombazanyana lebathi nguJoy, lo waba liqhawe endzaweni lebathi iFruitland.
Ngesikhathi sacala kubhala libhuku ngeke ngamsita ngekuthi kufanele ukuthi abobubukani nangababhala libhuku lakhe kude liphumelele. Yini lokufuna ukuthi ngibuke kude indzaba yakhe lo toyithola ayifunze ibe nelilukuluku lokutomheha loyo mfundzi lo tohlangabetana nalelo libhuku akhona kulifunza. So ngiye ngamnceda kakhulu ukuthi abobuka ukuthi nasekugcineni noma ngabe ayibhalile lelo libhuku lakhe libe nesifundo.
If you have a friend and love him or her, try to always make them feel happy and never try to make them sad or angry. Mangibhala libhuku ngiyajabula ngalenye indlela ngiva ngithukile ngoba angathi ukuthi la ibhukwini ngifuna kube nani ngo-expecta ukuthi mangibhala libhuku emkhathini ngifuna ngitshintshe ngifake lokhu nalokhu. Kungithathe amalanga lesihlanu ukubhala le ncwadi. Inhloko yesikole lesingifundza kuso beyingisida ngayo. Bekazama ngakonke ukuthi angiside. Bekabuta imibuto njengoba ngibhala futhi bekata nema-suggestions uma ngibambeka.
Vinolia, lolo kubhalela kuhle kakhulu. Ngibona ukuthi kukahle ukuthi njalo uma unemicabango lethite ngale ndlela uphiwe ngakhona uboyibhala phansi ngoba kutokusita lo ngalenyela ukhaliphile emcondvweni. 1 2 ngiyabona ukuthi ne-background yasekhaya lokuthi ekhaya le ndlela bakhule ngayo bayahlupha-hlupheka kumenda avuleke ingqondo akhone kubona tintfo letinye. Sinalabanye lasebenzisana nabo. For an example, sinabo Good Work Foundation labafundzisa abantwana ngema-tablet. Vinola ube ngilomnye umntwana lo participate kulapho. Naka participate kumvula le ngqondo further ukuthi akhone kubona ukuthi la ngaphandle impilo ikhona.
Kuva ukuthi incwadi yami besiyikhishiwe nga-2018 ngenhlangano leSegoli. Ngajabula kakhulu ngoba bengathi ukuthi nebantwana esikoleni bayomangala impela.
Uvinolia kumshintshe kakhulu ekuphumeleleni kwakhe njengoba abhale libhuku. Ngani ngoba kuye kwamenda kuba simo lesiphila phansi kwaso kunazilikhaya. Kwamenda waphuma wahluka watithemba. Waba ngumntwana lo ubonakala ukuba kusasa utoba ngilokuthide watithemba kuba kusasa utokhona ukuthi atimele.
My stories are mostly inspired by everyday things, maybe cartoons that we watch, or a true-based story. You touched. I don't have a specific inspiration. When I have an idea, I write it down, and I just go with the flow. My first story, I don't remember much of it, but I would sit with my mother's laptop. The only person in the house that had a laptop that time was my mother. So I would use her laptop, maybe something happened at school or the characters of my friends, and then I write down their names. I would imagine myself in a scene, and then I would write it down in a creative way, use color, and imagine. Imaginary is quite a big thing in my life. I imagine a lot of things, create stories in my mind, and just let myself run wild. I am an anxious person, but when I'm writing, I forget about all the problems that I have. And then I would just write, exit the world, enter my imaginary universe, and I would say it's helped for me to overcome a lot of obstacles as well.
I think reading made her to be more inquisitive. You know, she will ask questions, and you will, as parent, answer and give facts, not just answer for the sake of answering. You know, she will persist asking things to say, but why this, why not? Now that's the change I saw, you know, because of she was more confident and firm on doing things. When she said this is what I'm going to do, she does it.
My first book was published when I was in grade 4, and it felt quite exciting because I'm used to holding someone else's book. Now that I had my own book in my own hands, it was quite something. I felt like it was quite a big accomplishment that I've overcome in my life. Not a lot of people get that opportunity, and I took it really, I was grateful for the opportunity.
In a way, life balances out. Sometimes you have an extra obstacle and something is taken away from you. Like, for example, certain things you can't eat anymore. But then you also get something extra, like an opportunity or a talent. I would like to share my passion for books and reading with my friends. So, my next dream is to start a book club. It's just that I've always been a little shy and nervous to speak before people. But if you have the passion, there's very little you can't do.
Uma labanye bantwana bafunda leli bhuku lami, ngifuna bati ukuthi kusita lomnye umuntu kuyinto lenhle, kunemzuzu lomkhulu njengoba babonile ngaJoy, lo ngumlingisi lomqoka entabeni yami. Mangiceza isikole ngifuna ukuthi ngibe ngidokotela, ngibe ngithengise imoto, mara ngalinye indlela solo ngibe yi-author njengoba ngibhale ibhuku ngisasemncane.
Hey Vinny, read me that favorite piece again.
Okay. One day Joy wanted to return to Fruitland so that she could visit the people to see how they were coping after the incident. Her parents were against the idea because they thought that Joy would be in more danger.
Nyalo sengibhalile amanye amabhuku lamabili. Inhloso yami ukuthi ngibe naletinye tinzatshana tipublishiwe futhi tifundwe ngilabanye abantwana. Ngifuna ukuthi nabo njengoba babantwana bangakalitholi nali ithuba lokuthi nabo babhale ibhuku, abafocuse kakhulu emfundweni yesikole, ngoba uma bafocus abafunza nawe batobona ukuthi kahle kahle impilo ila emfundweni, ifuture yabo ila emfundweni.
Sometimes your dreams are realized quicker than you thought.
Hey! How are you? I'm good.
Today, I got a chance to test my friends' feelings on starting a book club at school.
So you guys are here like I told you. We're going to talk like about reading and writing and maybe a book club.
I also got to talk about my passion for reading and writing.
So, reading strengthens the brain, it builds your vocabulary, it reduces stress, and my favorite one, free your imagination. I was a shy yet bright child when I was still young. But then when I started writing, I published my book. It was launched, and when it's launched, I have to talk to the audience, and that boosted my confidence, as also now my self-esteem is also boosted up. I am more open, I feel confident. So from reading, you go to writing. Like me, I started writing. You get to explore, you get to learn and create. Writing's really made me happier person, if I should say as well. So I want you guys to share your experiences. What do you think book clubs are?
I sometimes feel like people read the book and then after a while they speak about what they read and then they reflect on each other about what they read and what they think the book's about.
You get to visit your friends, you get to chill and understand other people, and you learn a lot. It's just so refreshing.
I think you get to live 100 different lives in one night.
Ooh, that's creative. I love that. With that said, I have a question. I would like to know, if I was to start a book club, would you like to join? Yeah. Oh yes, double, that's good, that's good. 2, 4, 6, 8, it's double.
That's and on the tree.
Just be yourself, be positive. Yes, there's obstacles you're going to face in life. Not everyone will enjoy or love what you do. But if you have your mind set on a specific goal, I would say you should do all the best you can to achieve it, and anything is possible. Yes, life is confusing, but in the end you can make out something out of the everyday obstacles that you face.